Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today again. Today I'm going to show you, or in this review, I'm going to show you the new Energy Veritas line. This is a speaker, they're big in Canada, in America. It's not like the first name that comes to mind when you're shopping for speakers. It wasn't in mine anyway. When we were considering these for our store, I was thinking, Energy, geez, who's going to come in looking for that? But then I heard them, and now they're in our store. Short story there. The reason I had to carry them is because I listened to the bookshelf right here. And they blew me away. The sound staging on this bookshelf is just amazing. Bass extension, really good. These things get down deep for a bookshelf. But transparency and sound staging are just off the charts good. So this is actually my pick for the best sounding bookshelf under $1,000. So bang for your buck. You cannot go wrong with the new Veritas bookshelf. They're owned by Klipsch now. They don't have the Klipsch sound, so whether you like or dislike that Klipsch horn sound, the new Veritas series has really nothing to do with that. They really stuck to what Energy Veritas has been and just made improvements upon them. So this is just an incredible speaker. Now, this is the big bookshelf, the 5.1, V5.1. This is the big tower. I believe it's the V6.3. And these are also the two finishes they have available. You can have any choice of finish you like as long as it's piano black or piano rose nut. Both very high gloss. It doesn't cost any extra because that's the finishes they come with. They have Kevlar cones with phase plugs to limit distortion at higher outputs. So that's very nice. They have a ribbed surround and provide very good bass extension. It's a very clean look. They have magnetic grills, and the magnets are actually behind the veneer, so you don't see any holes when the grill is off. It's just a very clean front with the aluminum trim piece here. So that's cool. They do have by-wire capability, so you have posts. You can take the jumpers out, you can power the woofer and the tweeter separately if you like. It's certainly not necessary on the bookshelves. You can get probably some pretty good improvement if you bi-amped the towers though. Now, the one nice thing about the Veritas series is its efficiency. These towers here are 93.5 on the sensitivity. That is pretty high. They're 8 ohm as well, so these can be driven off of pretty modest electronics. You can drive them from a receiver and they're going to sound pretty good. The better electronics you put with them, of course, the better they're going to sound, but audio is not so much the system is as strong as its weakest link kind of thing. Audio goes, the system is accumulation of the sound of all the components in the chain. So these speakers are going to make a receiver sound really good. They're going to sound better off of a standalone solid state amp, but you could certainly use a receiver to power like the center channel and the surrounds and get like a Parasound A23 or something with 125 watts per channel but good clean current to power your left and rights. Yeah, it's perfectly suitable to do. This is a speaker just a tad over $3,000 a pair right now. So they do deserve something better than like a $600 AV receiver, but you could use that AV receiver in the meantime until you have time to upgrade your power. You're not going to damage the speaker or your amp, just keep them in reasonable listening levels. So that sensitivity is nice, the 8 ohm rating, very nice. I'll show you how the grill goes on here. These are the grills. You don't see any magnets or posts anywhere. Boop. There it is. Looks nice and clean with the grill on. But since they don't have those holes and everything, I think they look even better with the grill off. There's also, since they are face plugs, there's no dust caps to poke in if you have kids or pets or anything like that. And there is a little guard over the tweeter to help prevent damage from that. Actually, I think they call it a diffraction ring. It's actually designed for audio, but in the meantime, it actually does help from prying fingers and that kind of thing. But this is the rose nut, piano rose nut, very deep gloss. I'm sure this video won't capture it, but I'll give you some close-ups here. Also, the logo is even flushed in behind the clear coat, so it's completely smooth. Looks very nice. They did a really good job on the aesthetics of the speaker. The big one soundstage amazingly too. I think the bookshelves actually even soundstage just slightly better, but the big ones are no slouch in that category either. They have transparency like crazy in the top end. It's an aluminum tweeter, and it's really amazing the resolution they're getting out of it. It does better than most I've heard. These are also pretty punchy. They get in the bass pretty good. So at around this price point, this is definitely one you want to take a look at because it beats out most other offerings at that price point. So I do have them on display at our store in Northeast Ohio, Extend Technologies. I'll put a link to our website in my video here. Yeah, feel free to stop by and I'd be glad to play them for you. It's a great choice. Alright, well stay tuned and subscribe if you like these kind of reviews on audio equipment, as much as I like making them. It's actually my day off and I'm here at work showing you guys some speakers, so feel free to ask me any questions you want in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.